takes it in overtime. Brady can shot, breakaway shoots, scores!
Hey everyone, Brandon Plant from Sens Talk here. A bit of a different backdrop right now. I'm actually in the new place, but the studio is not ready. So we're going to do a bit of a handheld video right now, but I had to put something out quickly, even though school just started and everything's kind of crazy right now and the studio's not set up. We have to make a video because Ottawa didn't make a signing, but they signed somebody to a professional tryout agreement. It's Josh Bailey. This has been long rumored, so it's not exactly a shock that Josh Bailey has come to Ottawa, at least on a PTO, on a professional tryout agreement. This means that he'll get a shot at camp to, make a good impression on the coaching and management staff. If everything goes right for him, he does well in the preseason and at camp, he might even get a contract offer, just like Derek Brassard last year. He wasn't signed on a one-year deal right away. He was brought into camp on a PTO. He earned that contract. Same thing could happen for Josh Bailey. And there's a lot of familiarity between Josh Bailey and the coaching staff here in Ottawa. Firstly, head coach DJ Smith coached Josh Bailey in Windsor of the OHL. And of course, Jack Capiano and the New York Islanders have a long relationship with one another. Josh Bailey's best years were seen under Capiano when he was the head coach. So Bailey, of course, is very familiar with the situation here in Ottawa. He's comfortable with both coaches, which makes it very obvious as to why Ottawa and Josh Bailey were linked to one another for the last couple of months. And I like this PTO for Ottawa. It's not a guaranteed contract, so it's no guarantee that we have to keep him around. If things don't work out, he's gone. And if things work out, Ottawa gets another good bottom six step forward. Because look, Josh Bailey isn't the 70-point guy he used to be, but he's still a strong and effective penalty killer who can still contribute here and there. Because look, overall in his NHL career, he's put up great numbers. I mean, he's put up 580 points in 1,057 games in the National Hockey League. So he has a bit of a scoring touch to his game as well. Now, once again, he's not going to score 70 points like he did a few years ago, but he can still score here and there. He's not exactly an offensively null type of player. He can still put in the puck into the back of the net once in a while, no doubt about it. Last year, he put in 25 points for the New York Islanders in 64 games played, 8 of those of which were goals, 3 points on the power play. So look, that doesn't sound impressive, but think about it like this, okay? Ottawa, their bottom six last year was putrid. It was terrible, absolutely garbage. Josh Bailey and his 25 points would have led the Ottawa Senators in the bottom six for point production. So right there, Josh Bailey is an upgrade for the bottom six compared to last year and what we had. So once again, on a PTO, there's no guarantee here. There's no strings attached. If things don't work out, he's released and he has an opportunity to sign wherever else he would like, and Ottawa's not attached to him. It's a PTO. It's a great, deal for Ottawa because, best case, they have a very good player who's had great years in the National Hockey League, who can still produce, who's an effective bottom six defensive player who can still put in the puck in the net once in a while. This is the type of guy that, best case scenario, can bolster the bottom six with some defensive ability and a scoring touch. And worst case, he's let go. It's a no-brainer for the Ottawa Senators. Once again, with DJ Smith and Jack Capiano having familiarity with the player, I think there's a very good certainty that he will sign with Ottawa. I mean, look, Josh Bailey has played 15 years in the National Hockey League, all of which with one organization, the New York Islanders. He wouldn't come here to Ottawa, especially on a non-guaranteed contract, if he didn't feel like he had a good opportunity to get a contract. So I think there's a very good opportunity here for Josh Bailey to get a contract, for one, because of that familiarity with the coaching staff, and two, the bottom six, look, it's not established. You have Mark Kaslik, you have Kubalik, you have Pinto, you have Ridley Gregg, and Pinto should be signed soon. I have no doubt about it. He'll be back. Can't believe it's taken this long, just on a side note, but I do have good expectations Shane Pinto will be back, hopefully by next week for camp. But there's still a couple of spots available, going back to the main point, in that bottom six. What happens with Yuri Smejkal? What happens with Parker Kelly? What happens with Zach McEwen? There's a lot of uncertainty there in that bottom six, and you know what? You never know. Josh Bailey can sneak his way into there and be an effective fourth-line right winger. So welcome to Ottawa in a way, Josh Bailey. Hope things work out for you, because once again, look, this is a guy that's not going to score 70 points like he's done before in the National Hockey League, but between 20-30 points with good penalty kill abilities, it never hurts for your bottom six. So on a PTO, I have no issue about this whatsoever. This is a veteran player in the National Hockey League as well. For a young team, it never hurts to bring in more veteran depth. So, once again, no problem with this whatsoever. And I really am excited to see him play in the preseason and in camp, because there really is an opportunity here for him in the bottom six. The top six, very much so, is established. The bottom six, there's a couple of opening spots. Let's see what happens. Should be an exciting camp and an exciting preseason. But before all that is the rookie tournament, which begins today, which is why I'm recording this so early. I'm wearing a hat, looking a little greasy. Apologize, guys. But the rookie tournament starts today at 12 o'clock against the New Jersey Devils. Very excited for that one. I'll have my thoughts in a few days after this weekend when the rookie tournament is over to recap the entire rookie tournament. I would put coverage after each game, and honestly, I kind of want to, but it's Rosh Hashanah, the Jewish New Year. By the way, Shana Tova to anyone Jewish watching this. Hope you have a great New Year. But, you know, because of the Jewish New Year, I just don't have the time. I have to, of course, focus on the more important stuff. So, unfortunately, no videos through the weekend, but when the rookie tournament is done, be sure I'll be back with a recap of the entire tournament. Hopefully, Ottawa sweeps through and gets the W. And besides that, thank you all for watching. Really, once again, excited to see Josh Bailey here in Ottawa during camp and preseason. Let me know what you all think in the comment section down below as always, and I'll speak to you all soon. Go Sens, go.